All right, yeah. So as we were discussing earlier, there's a lot to go through. Really, I mean, obviously, there's always something going on. Like, there's a million things going on at one time within billions of people. However, what we try to focus on when we're having these conversations on this channel for those who are listening, we just try to focus on things that are relevant, how it can help you, what's important, right? Because a lot of this shit is bullshit. Let's be honest. And it could be a big distraction, but at the same time, it's like it's kind of important to pay attention to what's going on as well.
Hmm.
What would you say to that, Mode?
Most definite, most definite. For every tragedy, chaos, every terrorist attack, whatever, it's there for a month's time, 2 months' time. And when people get very deep and dark into it, something else comes up. They leave that deep dark just there, stop, and then go to the new thing. It's like every evil that's going on in this world is fascist to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I want to follow this now. Oh, I want to get into this now. Oh, I would. And then you know what? You forgot to get the groceries like 5 months ago. You know what I'm saying? It's forgotten, and it's very important that like for everything that's coming out there to pay attention to it. Don't just walk away from it.
Yeah,
Go
even
right
that
back to it.
that lady that was kidnapped, Nancy Guthrie, you see that right there?
Yeah, yeah.
Like just things like that. Like, okay, why is that such a big story? You know how many people get snatched up? I
Hmm.
mean, it's in the thousands a month. So like when it comes to things like this, like why are we so focused on that? But again, that's to distract you, right? It's like
It is.
using
It is.
the one
You
hand.
know.
All right, let's jump into some videos. We have a exciting show per se because there's a lot going on, and we're gonna talk about quite literally everything. This is a everything radio, VFR radio with Mode 101, and eventually, we'll find the truth, and if not, we'll get truth or die trying. How about that?
Well,
25 cents.
the way I look at it, man, you and I would just throw it out there. It's up to you guys to take in what we say. You know what I mean? Use it, compare it. It doesn't matter. It's just how we feel about situations, whether we're right or wrong. Because at this point, there's so much out there that you don't even know what's real
Yeah, I
anymore.
was I
With
was wrong.
this AI stuff and all, it's crazy, bro.
I was wrong today about well, I can't say that I was wrong because no one has proven me anything. But I was just
Yep.
wondering why there was a fucking dinosaur on top of a car because it was random as hell, and I questioned it. And somebody did bring up a good point where they were like, "Oh, there's pictures of that," and then I looked it up. Yeah, there's previous videos and pictures of it, and I looked it up, and yes, that dinosaur is a 15-foot, 14-foot model over there in Minnesota, which is fine. Look, I it's not that I was wrong, or I'm just admitting that I was wrong in that assumption 100%,
Yeah.
but there was definitely a fucking dinosaur
Well,
there, and I was just like, why? And the reason why I questioned why really quick, I'll let you have it in a second. The reason why I question why is because when I was on Google Earth, okay, you can go into every single fucking neighborhood around that
yep.
entire area. Yeah, like quite literally. But that's the only place that's blocked. And that's not to say that you can't get it blocked or censored because, yeah, there's a bunch of shit on Google Earth that is censored. But in that particular area, it was very curious. I was just like, what the fuck? You can see people laying on the grass, but you can't look up and see that. So it just caught my interest. But somebody, yeah, it is just like an art piece that's there, and I'll admit it. Maybe I exaggerated, whatever, but it's peculiar. It's not nothing to question.
Well, hope you're gonna pop up that video, right? Real quick.
Which one?
The address. the
Oh,
Google
you want
Earth.
me to go to it? Yeah, I'll go to it
Yeah,
real
oh,
quick.
definitely. I want to break it down for you because uh, the first time, sometimes I cast to my TV so I could see it on the big screen, get a better understanding of things. And I remember I was watching this, right? And I said, "Oh, babe, look at this." Like, she didn't care for it. She doesn't like current events, or she's not into the world because it's very,
You're talking about
you know,
wifey?
yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it,
yeah.
it, it can hit her different, so she rather just not know. We'll just watch Supernatural, honey. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Okay. Now, what's interesting is when was watching the video,
I'm gonna mute
I
this.
said, I said, did you see that? And I rewound it. I said,
This right
look,
here.
no, no, no. What I'm saying, this is what I told my wife when we was watching the video. I said, "Did you see that?" And she was like, "What?" I rewound it. Now, mind you, I'm watching this for the first time. I saw it real quick at work, and I went home. And I said, "I want to see this on a big screen because this is wild."
You're talking
You
about
know,
this video right here.
no, not this video. The actual video, what happened to Renee Good.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah, yeah. I got you.
Okay. I did talk to my wife about this one too,
No, no, no.
but
Go ahead. Yeah, continue.
so I'm watching it now on the big TV. I said, "Oh, sweat! What the hell is that?" And I rewound it. I said, "Look, what's with the dinosaur in the car?" You know what I'm saying? Like I, I don't want to say I wasn't interested in what happened. It's tragic. Whatever. I don't want to get into that right now. But when I saw the video, I said, "Yo, what's with the dinosaur in the car?" You know what I'm saying? And I figured it might have been for a parade or something like that. Now, this video here that you sent me, not that you sent me, I saw it, and it's very interesting because, well, why don't you play the video? Play the video. Hello, my friend. Hello. Well, this video, this is a mixture of Google Earth and what happened. Okay, notice, quote unquote, redacted or whatever. Um, My belief is that there were people involved. If you look at the video, it's just not Renee Good and wife. There are people in the background that might have been supporting what they were doing, like get away, ICE,
Can you hear
blah.
me?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And
Yep.
and I think what they did was block these people addresses because you can actually do the walk on Google Earth and pan over to the right or left
Oh,
or
brother.
walk forward and you can see a house number if you really wanted that to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if they blocked it to protect these people, but no matter how you look at it, it's still on the same block.
Oh,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
absolutely. So what you're about to see right now is gonna blow your mind. Guaranteed. Anyone that's watching this right now, just pay attention and tell me
I
when to
need sound.
pause.
I need sound.
I
Yeah, I
heard
don't
what
have
you said.
sound.
No, I heard what you said. It was like lagging. So just give me a second.
The dragon.
Yeah, I don't know why it's showing that one. It's really strange. Like when I try to show shit like this, the computer just starts acting really stupid, and it's fucking annoying because I definitely did not choose this video. 1000% did not. I chose this one quite literally. But okay, let's
New
watch this
footage
together.
emerges from the Minneapolis ice incident. And did anyone take a closer look at it but me? Like, why is there a dinosaur in the background? And why
Yep.
does this dog
Mm-hmm.
over here look like it could be AI generated? It's just like a black, shadowy figure. And if you know anything about the Masons' love of the number 33 and the black and white checkered pattern, you should stick around. Oh, and if you don't, you
Let me know when you want to pause it. I'm sorry, this thing is lagging like crazy right
No,
now.
that's fine. I'm
Okay.
seeing that.
All right, cool.
should really stick around. Why don't we continue to take a closer look at the footage? Like, why does her hand all of a sudden congeal? Look, you can see gaps, and then all of a sudden, they're just gone. It's like she doesn't have any finger gaps anymore. It's kind of strange, right?
What?
Well, you know what's common in AI errors? AI hand glitches are common, especially finger merging. You're telling me they don't make a cop's camera good enough to not allow?
Well, where he
Right
messed,
there,
yeah.
right there, right there. I've been telling you this, man. I've been telling you this. How in the world my camera can record a clearer picture than that? And it's not even an iPhone.
Well, that check this out now. Remember, he didn't have body cam footage. He had his phone, so he just
Yeah.
misspoke. He misspoke, and I understood what he said, but we're talking about updated technology. There's no way, there's absolutely no way that your phone and a recording is going to glitch like that. It's just not going to happen.
Exactly.
Please go outside. I encourage people. Don't believe what I'm saying. Don't believe what the fittest flat earther is saying. Don't believe what Moda's saying. Don't believe shit. Please go out there and try it yourself. Go on the lowest pixelation on your phone
Hmm.
and try to have a glitch like that. And that's why I said, the Matrix and shit. So the dinosaur, I think it was a symbolism for something. However, I thought it was just like dare to taunt us. That's what I was under the impression of. And I was wrong. Obviously, that dinosaur has been there, but it's just very. Anyway, let me let him continue. What am I doing here? I'm sorry.
Fingers to literally congeal together? Okay, but if this isn't any evidence for you, because it could just be bad camera quality, why don't we look at their 33s? And well, if you haven't seen any of my videos and you don't know about the number 33, they put it in everything that they're lying about. The Freemasons do. They put it
Yep.
in everything. It's to put their stamp on it. And they always tell us when they're deceiving us. And well, guess what? She was a mother of three who had children of ages 15, 12, and 6. 1 plus 5 is 6, which is 3, 3. 1 plus 2 is 3, and 6 is 3, 3. But if you think I'm reaching here, just keep watching. Why don't we see what good old Josh Tucker, JD Vance has to say? Oh, and that's a funny hand symbol. It kind of
Yo, have you ever like looked at television, right? Like I've seen actors, all these people, like I always found JD Vance to be strange. Not because of what he says, not because of how he acts. I could just sense his energy through the television screen. You ever felt that way about like
Wow. Yes. Yes. I don't like watching him because of that. Like I look at him whenever he's talking and the way he looks and acts, it's the same all the time, the same energy all the time.
it's
Like
weird,
he
yeah.
he really creeps me out. Like it's let's just say an AI robot for all we know. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
yes.
I'm just saying, but there's
No, no,
something
you're
not
right.
real about
Yes.
him. There's
It's
there's there's something so off. Like the way he looks, his hair is always the same. The
It's
clothes he
his
wears is
eyes too,
always the
right?
same.
Like, have you ever
Everything.
looked into his fucking eyes, dude?
Yeah,
He
man,
looks
it's
like
creepy.
demonic.
It's creepy. Like
Um,
he has an agenda. I will tell you that much. That man comes when he talks, he'll talk whatever you need to hear, but you need to look past him. And like he's like on some agenda, like a road that we don't even know about, bro.
well, yeah, let's continue. It's gonna get pretty tasty here.
looks like a 3.
What that headline leaves out is the fact that that very ICE officer nearly had his life ended, dragged by a car 6 months ago, 33 stitches in his leg. So you think maybe he's a little bit sensitive about somebody ramming
6 months ago, 6. 3 plus 3. 33 stitches.
Weird.
You know what, dude? I'm gonna tell you something, and those that are listening, that screw social media. Stop listening to social media. You know what? I will introduce you to an abandoned building that has been abandoned since computers, since phones, since, you know, technology. I dare you to go to a library and really look stuff up. I guarantee you it'll be information that they're just giving you what you want to hear. You know, that three, the 33 number, that's very, 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 very interesting. I bet you in the library you can find it.
Yeah, so well, we have to, and I agree with what you're saying, but social media is also beneficial. So it's like when
Oh
people
yeah, yeah,
call,
no, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, so when people call YouTubers stupid, it's like, okay, I know plenty of YouTubers, and I'll say this again, I fixed my car through YouTube and saved me hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. So you can't, not you, I'm just saying, like when people are
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, be wary of social media. Absolutely. You've been preaching this to me for maybe over a year now about AI, and I just didn't, I couldn't put it together because that's just how our brains work sometimes. You know, like I didn't think AI would be this advanced right now. Who the hell knows if this is actual, you know, JD Vance talking? Wait, like, dude,
Hmm.
it's so confusing. But let's continue. Let's continue real quick, because you,
Go ahead, lay it.
yeah, JD Vance is a very strange character, dude.
Hmm.
Very strange.
You know,
Sorry.
I would say something real quick. JD Vance to me looks like a character in a movie or show, like he's made up. Oh,
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
let's just throw this image out there. Let the people listen.
Let's listen.
Is it starting to click? Is it starting to make sense? Oh, remember I also pointed out the black and white checkered pattern. You know, the one that the Freemasons love, representing duality, and they put it on all their flooring. You see, I did a video earlier this week talking about how there's a war going on information and on the spirit. And the war on the information is in direct attack on the spirit because they want us all divided. And they use stuff like this nonsense to pin us against each other. And you're letting it. And I'm here to say, stop listening to the tell lie vision. It's lying to you. It's all scripted AI bullcrap.
Check this shit out.
I put her name in Gematria and it comes out as 373. She's 37 years old with 3 kids. It's scripted. They're lying to you and you're allowing them to divide us when we should be turning our attention to them.
And what's really interesting about that is I'm a witness to that. You're a witness to that. Look, when we make comments on social media about a certain situation, what do? They attack us, friends, old friends,
Hmm.
family,
Yep.
etc. So, he is absolutely correct. There's, it's, sorry, I don't, my computer's just lagging out right now.
Let me tell you something,
Gee,
man. That
hold on. It's like on super lag mode right now, but go ahead. Yeah.
this is I did not know about this, but that is very interesting. You know, her age and 3 kids. You know, um, there's a saying that death. You're a number. Can you imagine that? You're nothing but a number. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's high profile or low, well, if you and I die, like, it doesn't make news. You know what I mean? We got to do something like catastrophic. You know what I mean? Like, we got to jump in front of the truck and get run over and like, oh, Henry will be remembered. Mode 101. Yes, that's who he is. Come on, let's retaliate and fight and blah 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 blah, so on and so on. You know, is she a number? Is it fake? Listen, these videos of everything from Charlie Kirk to Renee Good to when Trump almost got assassinated, okay, and so on and so on. I'm watching videos from cameras that are HD, 4K, you name it. It doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter what angle these cameras are coming from. Listen to me. You mean to tell me out of 10 fucking angles of different cameras, they all have the same phone that looks like the 1980s videos of watching UFOs? We
True.
sighted a UFO and it's all blurry and shit. Come
True.
on, man. Come on, man. Change my mind on that shit, bro. For real. Let me
So,
think, man.
yeah, and
Sorry about
That's
the outburst.
no, that's the important part, man. We have to think for ourselves. We have to use our fucking heads and understand what's going on. Like what we cannot just watch social media as you were just mentioning and take it at face value and um oh, I found a video I wanted to show you.
Okay,
We
listen. I
yeah.
I, I want to show you something. Ready? Let me see if this works. I might black out.
I don't think I'm going to be able to.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
This is my laptop camera.
Oh, I
This
see where you're getting
laptop
at.
is 10 years old. I want somebody to challenge me on that. I'm going to go right back to my old camera, the better one.
No, it's a true story. So, what I want to show you something else here.
You see? I'm
Yeah,
back. Just like that.
it's
Telling you, 10-year-old laptop, man. The camera still works, but did you see the quality of that? It
mm-hmm.
was horrible, bro.
All right. Next video I want to show you that's interesting because this is going to tie into the whole. Actually, it's about to take a different direction. Are you ready for a different direction?
Let's go. Let's go.
I think this is important. This is why I was saying, look, I don't want to be a dick. You know, I want to experience truth with you, and I don't want to pay attention to shit that doesn't benefit any of us. So I'm gonna show you one more thing, and then I'll let you take the floor, bro. You can direct us to any other fucking video that you want. But this one is really important. You you under like you know how everyone's calling Trump Hitler? Hitler, Hitler, Hitler,
Yep. Yep.
Adolf Hitler, Nazis, Germany. Um, they just continue and continue saying Nazi, Hitler, Hitler, Hitler. Is it a coincidence, do you think? Because you got to think about this. Trump has done nothing that resembles Hitler, right? Nothing. Let's be honest. Like Hitler was sending the Gestapo out there and throwing people out of fucking windows, taking their jewelry. This is not what's happening. However,
hmm
there's
I got
something.
I got something to say, but go ahead.
No, there's something very strange about that. And I'm going to show you guys a video, including mode. I vetted the video. I just wanted to see it first. But what do you have to say about that?
I to add to your, do you think, Trump is Hitler? No, I don't think he's Hitler at all. Do I believe that Trump wishes to take over this country? Yes.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to
Yes.
leave.
I think he wants to stay in that seat and just, Trump is a thinker. Trump is the type of person that if Russia can do it, if England can do it, why can't I? That's all it is, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, um, I don't think that makes him a bad man. Would this country be different if it was run by one person for, let's say, 10 years? I don't know. The
Uh,
man changed a lot of things and then he messed up a lot of things, all at the same time. But again, did he mess up things? No, probably not. But whatever's ditched out on what you're watching, as he put the television, I believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that. The news will tell you what they want to tell you.
okay.
Social media will put out whatever they want to put out. And guess what, bro? There's millions of people putting out information, millions. So
Are
that
you
I'll leave it at that, man.
so are you ready for this one, brother?
Let's go.
Are you ready to find out why they keep calling him Hitler?
Let's go.
That was a very sinister laugh,
Yes, it
purposely.
was. I'm about to say that. I said, yo, bro.
Very purposely done. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this might be the end of this show today because we all have to get going. I'm sure you do, mode. But I think
Go
this
on,
should, I
man.
know
Let's
we
keep
went on
going.
a whole different fucking route, a whole
Dude,
different
it's all
thing.
good. That's what it's all about, man.
Bro, But
all about.
this, I guarantee you, we're gonna watch it in its entirety. Let it run. It's a 6-minute video. We're gonna
Don't forget,
watch it.
we need breaks through it, though.
No, not for this one.
Okay, go
No,
ahead.
this is not like no, it's not like that.
Okay.
If you do want to pause, yeah, to say yo. And you know what? Honestly,
You know
yeah,
I'm
we will
gonna
take
pause,
breaks.
bro.
Yeah, we're gonna
No,
take
I'm
breaks
gonna
either
pause.
way. Are you fucking ready for this one? I don't
Let's
think
go.
anyone is, bro. I gotta. You
Run it,
better
bro.
hold on to your motherfucking seats, dude.
Run it.
Oh my god.
But back to this guy, who I don't agree with his
Hold
policy.
on. Whoa. There we go.
I want to start
got to
out
the
by
end of the
saying I do
movie.
not condone, support, or agree with any of the organizations or people presented in this video. It's for educational and entertainment purposes only. Let me also say, this isn't going to be a video that randomly came across your For You page that you're going to agree with. This is a video for people who know what's going on, people who have followed me for a while, and especially for people who subscribe to me, because they'll get it. Now, I've done a video on him in the past, and it exposes the fact that he didn't die in Argentina. He came over here to the US and took on a different role. Kind of like every single one of these people who most of you think met their demise.
Take a moment to look at that. I've always questioned this, and when I've been watching movies my entire life, I'm like, why does that person look like this person? Take a look at these fucking photos, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, these are real fucking people. It's not a joke. It's not like, you know, when I was talking about doppelgangers and all that shit, or whoever to Buddy, I forgot who I was speaking to. Bro, the probability of looking like another person is like 1 in a trillion. It's specifically when it comes to facial features, blemishes, and all that shit. There's something very fucking wrong here, dude. But let him cook. Let him cook.
Didn't. They just became these people. And I've proven that on all of them. All of them. Go scroll for hours.
Brother, I've been scrolling for hours. I mean,
Yeah, man.
days.
He's
Days.
wild, bro.
Dude, just check it out.
If you want evidence. And yes, this side became this side. But back to this guy, who I don't agree with his policies or actions or organizations. As a reminder, moderators, you see, I've done a video on how he became someone else.
I want to pause him right there. Do you know who that is?
No, I'm not familiar with that person.
Me neither, not until today. So why do they keep calling Trump Hitler? Why do they keep calling Trump Hitler? Broadly, expressively, smacking us in their face with their penis. That's how I feel at this point. I feel like I'm getting smacked in the face with butt cheeks. And that's the biggest insult. You can smack me in the face with your hand, that's not insulting. Smack me in the face with your bum? Dude, bro. Are you fucking ready for this?
That half and half on the bottom right is
Brother,
scary.
brother.
Very scary.
Someone you might not recognize, but you will when I do this.
Let him cook.
Fred Trump. But like I said, I've done this video. I've
Fred Trump is Donald Trump's father.
proven
What?
this. But lately, I've been coming across some information that makes me think that they don't ever die. So if that's the case, and Fred supposedly died, where is he now? Where would he be now? Well, I just happen to be a big fan of the show Dexter. It's the only one I watch, and I think it's because he takes out bad guys, and I got a real problem with bad guys.
Great show.
Let me quickly
Great
catch you
show.
up on something you may have never seen of mine before, because most of it is in subscriber-only areas. But look at these 3 exact, and these 3 exact. And we'll get to Dexter in just a second. But let's first show you something. Oh, Oh, funny how the newest season looked like that. I couldn't help but feel like that looked familiar. But anyway, you know how they tell us the truth right in plain sight? They make it so it seems funny so you don't realize it's the truth, but they're literally just telling us the truth. Well, I noticed something.
We're just as capable as they are looking into our own cases.
Who wears a wool suit in the middle of summer in Miami? Nazis, that's who. It's all that intimidation.
And the idea that one of them...
Gentlemen, Morgan, I'd like to go over some of your cases tomorrow. Got them all listed right there. It would be helpful if you could gather up any notes you may have taken.
Way to stand tough, Dexter.
Sorry. That's exactly how Hitler walked.
Like, why would they say that? Out of the billions of people that lived on Earth, why would he say that? Is that a coincidence? You know? We're just investigating here, though. We're not coming to conclusions.
Yeah.
Now, that character's name in the show is Frank Lundy, and Frank just happens to be of German origin, and he is a serial killer hunter, and they love their duality. So where someone would be a mass murderer, the duality would be hunting someone that was a mass murderer. But you don't think that the fun just stops there, do you? One Fred Trump, one Frank Lundy, aka David Carradine. And boy, they sure seem to have the same head shape, hair, facial features, even down to those bushy eyebrows, and the exact same eye, nose, mouth, face, chin, and even chin scar alignment.
And what's important too, we can't forget about makeup, plastic surgery, because there's some of the videos that I've been watching and I'm like, well, that doesn't make too much sense. But then you think about plastic surgery and how just some shit just doesn't mesh. But bro, I dare you to find just a random photo and another random photo and put them together. The improbability of this is 1 out of a trillion, dude. It's 1 out of a trillion. Bro.
I wonder if there's more. Well, what if we lined up all 3 of them, and we already know about these marks on him, and we already know about these marks on him.
Really quick as well, because this is important to understand too. We're billions of people on Earth, right? We all have different fingerprints. That's why the first thing they do when you get fucking locked up is they take your fingerprints. So the improbability, if someone matched your fingerprint and you're an anomaly, you should be a billionaire, cajillionaire. It's just like, holy fuck, I cannot believe you just matched someone's fingerprint. That's how important that shit is. So when it comes to fingerprints, there's other things like what he's showing you is blemishes, birthmarks and shit. For you to have the same fucking birthmark in the same place, it's just impossible. It's fucking impossible, dude.
1, 2, 3. I wonder if Frank Lundy has them. Let's see. Looks like 1, 2, and 3. Zoom in a little closer there. Same trifecta. And I'm definitely sure they don't tell us the truth in movies with these guys and how they can do that to maintain their youthfulness and...
Well, he doesn't want to say it because he doesn't want to be demonetized. But
I know where he's getting at.
Yeah, I just want to pause it for the people who, don't want to pause it. I'm going to pause it for you. Just what's happening here. If you're a Christian, let's say, and just believe in the Bible. If you read the Bible and you really believe in it, the angels that were kicked out of heaven, where are they? They're not invisible. And that's what people don't understand. And that's why I feel like church, the Kingdom Hall, the synagogues and congregations are dangerous to your mind because you're not understanding what you're reading. You're just listening to Jesus this, Jesus that, and it's just like, bro, we are in a real fucking spiritual battle right now. Like, if you think these angels are just invisible, you're fucking mistaken. Yo, they are on earth as the Bible says they're on earth. So it's either you believe in the Bible or not. That's what I tell my mom all the time. It's like, it's either you believe in the Bible or not. Because if you do, guess what's the opposition to God? What we're experiencing right now. How do you think these fucking celebrities become so big, untouchable, wealthy, rich? It's not a fucking secret, dude.
Well,
A concept
you know,
mirrored
what I would like to add to this, which is interesting about that, you do know that a hunter who's hunting deer, and it's your first time, and you shot a deer, it is tradition that you drink the blood. You know that, right?
I didn't know
Uh,
that, no.
yes. You know, supposedly you take the heart out or whatever and drink the blood. You know, I don't know why, but just a, it might not be for the topic, but it's just interesting to me because over here they're talking about youth, young people, you know, kids, I guess, you know, give or take, and you know, go ahead, play the video, man. Let's go.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna think about what you just said, and
Yeah,
yeah, let's
Look,
do
look
this.
in recent
look it up.
studies
I am.
that show factors in can rejuvenate aging tissue. You may not believe in it, but they sure do, and so do all of them. Oh, and you know what else they put in vampire movies? How they
Hey,
fake death.
hold on. Can you rewind that to the picture again?
Yeah, because dude,
I want to show you something that I just caught on. I saw it the first time, but I wasn't sure.
How
But
they
now I see it.
fake death to escape suspicion of
did
not
I go back
aging.
enough?
No.
How they
Oh,
fake.
it's moving fast. Yeah, because
You may not believe in it,
Okay, ready? Get ready.
but they sure do, and so do.
bro,
Stop it.
look at all
Now,
these
if
similarities,
you
dude.
look, okay, 1, 2, 3, the third person, and then go down. If I'm not mistaken, all those people are dead. Okay, they're
Supposedly
dead.
dead.
Jim Belushi, John Candy.
Supposedly.
You know, you got Kurt Cobain. You know, you got a lot of people on that side. You know, Jim Morrison, Jimi Hendrix. You know what I'm saying? They're dead, and on the other half, those are the people that are alive. I find that interesting how he put it up like that. You know, perhaps it's for us to train our minds to think, because that's what I see right now. That half of those pictures there, you know, are pretty much dead people, whether they're musicians, celebrities, movie stars, whatever. You know, and then the other half is pretty much people, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, that they're all alive.
Well, let's continue and see what he has to conclude.
All of them. Oh, and you know what else they put in vampire movies? How they fake death to escape suspicion of not aging. Wow.
Yes, they do.
Imagine that.
Yes,
But
they
of
do.
course, all those
Yes,
for
they do.
entertainment purposes.
Look at
I know
this
that
shit.
Keith Whitley, country star who died
Whoa.
at 33.
You know what I'm saying, dude?
Whoa!
That's what I'm
Hold
saying, bro.
on, bro.
This is
No
impossible.
way.
This is impossible. So really quick, it's not
Bro,
that it's one person or two
hold on.
people. Yeah.
Hold on. That first picture, the black and white one,
Mm-hmm.
Definitely is
I
a
said, oh,
Sorry, my
I
bad.
said, oh, sweat, Hugh Jackman, and he's breaking it down. That's not Hugh Jackman.
No. So when he does this about for hundreds, not 10, not 12, not one, hundreds of celebrities, how is that a coincidence when this is one out of a trillion? That it doesn't make any fucking sense. Just here, let him
just
cook
Hugh
real quick.
Jackman
'Cause
with
it's
some
almost
Clark
done.
Kent glasses on and an Australian accent that he parades around with all the time, mate. Entertainment only, people. But seriously, they don't die. They drink blood. Don't die.
Oh man.
And I've done even a longer subscriber video on this that you should go check out. Have a lovely.
So that's and there's bro, I went down a rabbit hole today, bro. Hundreds of fucking videos. I
Bro, you got me
mean,
messed up with this, bro. For real.
I do. He got me fucked up today when I said I was tearing and shit. Like, dude, I was dead fucking serious. It
Bro,
got me so emotional when I was watching these videos because, okay, even if this is what he says, entertainment, satire, bro, the list just goes on and on. Look at this. No, you can't see this. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, and then we'll chat. So it goes on and on and on, bro. He catches every single motherfucking celebrity. You want to see something? Here, let's watch this. This is fucking insane.
Adam Sandler, Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan, Adam Sandler.
I mean, come on, dude.
Adam Sandler and Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan and Adam Sandler.
Yeah, the probability of this is impossible, dude. It's impossible. He's gonna catch them all? Like fucking Pokemon?
I mean,
Listen,
Bob
man,
Dylan and Adam.
I've always believed in Area 51.
There you go.
Okay, which they supposedly I don't know if it was in a movie. Maybe it was in a movie, but they dismantled it or whatever. I might have watched it in a movie, but this is interesting because Area 51 is the most restricted area in the world.
Yeah, you're
In
not
the
going there.
world.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and we're not talking about missile asylum. Well, first of all, we don't even know where the hell the missiles could be right behind your house for all you know. You know what I'm saying? Just hypothetically, you know what I'm saying? But nobody talks about Area 51 anymore. You know, you still have people that try to cross it. You cross it, you dead, pretty much. Okay, so what are they hiding? You know, I'm always asked the question, do you believe in aliens? I'm like, hell yeah. You know what I mean? Maybe there aren't aliens. Maybe they're just satanic.
Fallen angels, bro. It's not
Yeah, like
satanic.
just
It's not demon. It's
yeah.
fallen fucking angels. I
It-
encourage you, really quick. I encourage anyone that's watching this, and I encourage you, Mode. Please just watch the Fittest Flat Earth, all his shit, dude. It's hours of information. And if you disagree, disagree. But it's impossible to disagree. If I took my hand and smacked you across the face, are you going to deny that I just smacked you across the face? Because I felt like I just got smacked across the face in the past couple of days. That's my point. Like rain is rain. It wets your fucking clothing. Light is light. You can see me. This is a fucking microphone. So this dude is literally pointing out all these fucking celebrities that's looks like other celebrities, other politicians, other act like, dude, it goes fucking deep, dude. And it's impossible to ignore. But what happens is that people become frightened. Yo, ever since I've been watching what he has to say, I haven't watched a movie. I don't even watch the fucking news anymore. When I find those little AOC clips, it's just from satire channels that I watch. I have zero interest in any of that bullshit anymore because it's all a fucking lie. It's all a fucking lie, dude.
Yeah,
All
hey,
of
listen,
it.
man. To be honest to you, bro, and to anybody listening, I am still, bro, I am still on that Hugh Jackman one. I am going to dive deep into that, bro. Yo, bro, I kid you not. I thought it was just Hugh Jackman back in the days or something. Like I didn't know what I was looking at. This is wild, man. This is wild.
Muhammad Ali as Will Smith.
Hmm.
Um, it goes deep, dude. Even with Eminem, that's the one I didn't want to see, and he called out Eminem, and I was just like, fuck.
Well, I look at it like this, okay? what this guy is exposing is the illusion or the distraction. You mentioned Eminem. Who doesn't listen to Eminem? You know, we all jump, oh my God, he's coming out with a new album. Yeah. You know what I mean? And not even pay attention to the reality of life, to the past, you know, what was going on like 100 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
One more, and then we're gonna do a hard stop after
Andrew
this.
Tate, Taylor Swift. I wonder why she's covering one eye.
We're doing a
Andrew
hard stop
Tate,
after this.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift. Ooh, exposed. Andrew Tate. Anton LaVey. Anton LaVey. Anton LaVey's daughter. Anton LaVey's daughter.
What?
Taylor Swift.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back
Taylor
up real quick. I'm
Swift.
sorry. I'm sorry. Back up real quick. Just to point something out. Look at this,
Hey.
the symbol. The symbol
hey.
in the background.
Oh, he's gonna get into that. Give him a second.
Okay,
Let him
okay.
cook. Yeah, let him cook.
Anton LaVey's daughter. Anton LaVey's daughter? Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift, Anton LaVey's daughter. Anton LaVey's daughter,
No, bro. Stop,
Taylor
bro.
Swift.
Bro,
Down
I can't
Let-
do this, bro.
let the last one. I
Go
know.
ahead.
I know.
to the exact eye angle and eyebrow angle.
Wait till you find out who they are.
And I know what you're thinking, but it's not that. And it's definitely not clones, people. Clones don't exist. They just told you they do, so you don't realize something about these people.
Hang tight.
That's why they cloned a sheep first. To say the sheeple will believe anything we shove down their throat with Jurassic Park, with
Hang
Multiplicity,
tight,
with the
hang
clone
tight.
Tyrone, with the Clone Wars. It's propaganda. And this is anything but propaganda. No, this is something entirely different. So different that you won't believe it.
Whoa.
Notice how he matches perfectly that bald skull, those eyebrows, the exact same beard. and
Wait till you hear
mustache.
who they are.
You know
Watch.
why? Do you want to know why? Can you handle why? I don't think you can handle why. And even if you could handle it, I don't think you're going to believe it. Even after I show you the exact same 2 marks here and 2 marks here on 2 supposedly different people. You know why? You want to know why they're the exact same? Because it's the same person. It's not a clone.
Hang
It's
tight.
not replicas. It's not reincarnation. It's him after he has guzzled something that rhymes with abrenobrome. Abrenobrome, I used to think that maybe he was his son, but it's not the same person. And I used to think maybe she was her daughter,
Yo,
but
bro.
it's not.
What
You
the
know who
hell,
these people
bro?
are?
No, man.
They're the founders of the satanic cult. Watch.
It's the
Watch.
same person. They can literally,
Watch.
with med bends and abrenobrome and healing frequencies, they can live a lot longer than you and me. And maybe she actually is his daughter, which would mean she is his daughter. And you know what they love? They love duality. So you know what they
It's not a coincidence that these celebrities become so big and people like us don't. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I agree.
Let's
do
continue.
if they're actually father and son or daughter. You know what they do? They do duality of that. And what's more duality than him exposing her as whatever it was? A boy, a Satanist. I don't know. I don't know what it was because I don't care. I didn't look. But what I'm telling you is that these people aren't who you think. If they're even people, they're vampires. And I don't know if they're, well,
Now, when he says vampires, he's not talking, just so everyone understands, he's not talking like, vampires that sleep upside down. It's just an actual definition to vampire, and you should look it up. So don't think of the TV screens, just hear them out.
a great video on my speculation of how this happens, other than the abrenobrome, because there's something else that's involved. And I'm gonna probably only put it in my subscriber area because it's a lot. It's a lot. This video is a lot, but the one I'm going to do is a lot. Oh, and I almost forgot to show you one more thing. So this guy, Anton, he loves Baphomet.
What?
That's Baphomet. You know
Hell,
Baphomet.
bro.
It's what Satan worshippers worship other than the devil, Satan, Lucifer. Let me show you something. I want to see if you notice. Here's Baphomet's face, and I want to see if you notice something.
All right, yeah, look, dude, this is where I have to leave it for everyone because I don't want to give them too much, including yourself. And it's still even affecting me personally. Like, I can feel it in my fucking soul. I can feel it in my heart that this shit is so fucking deeper than we think. And that's why I said, like, with the whole Epstein shit, it's just all a
Yeah.
distraction, bro. So just hear me out, let him finish, and we're gonna end this because this shit is about to get really fucking heavy, dude. I'm gonna just let him play.
Do you see his face right there, too? Right? Kind of looks like the same face. Wouldn't you say? Same face. I mean, I fade in and out. You want to see what this one's from? Well, I'm going to show you what that one's from. Let me zoom out. Oh, and it even looks like it bigger here. So, like, that whole thing, this whole thing, right here, gray, right here, gray, looks like his face. And then the horns look like the horns, right? Same. Well, you want to see what this is from? Let's pull out. Let's pull out. Okay, now let's flip it. Let's
Get
flip
ready.
it. Okay, flip it.
Get ready.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's Andrew Tate's logo. It's his logo. I knew what I'd find before I even looked.
What a
It's his
coincidence.
logo. And I knew that because they tell us. They tell us. You just got to be paying attention and stop gobbling up their nonsense. They tell us. Right there. They tell us. But of course, all this for entertainment purposes. I'm sure that's a coincidence. So are these. And him having that in his logo with just a little bit of like flipping and manipulation. That was a total coincidence, even though I knew I'd find it before I found it. Yeah, and they're just doppelgangers. She definitely didn't guzzle Brina Brome for months and months and months to
Brina Brome, and I'm gonna leave it right there. Brina Brome is like the in Avatar, the movie had it where they go into a whale's mouth when people were whaling in the early 1900s, and they would collect this substance that just makes you live longer and forever per se. I'm gonna leave it right there. You have any? I know it's a lot, but what's your thoughts?
Send this to me. Just send it.
Yes, sir.
Yep. You know, again, this is all for entertainment purposes, but this was deep.
This
very deep.
this is just like, when you're eating a cake, it's the top layer, bro. So,
Yeah.
brother, I would talk to you tomorrow at some point, I'm sure. And I'll send this to you right away.
Yeah. All right, brother, man. You be good, man. You
All
guys have a good night.
Yeah. Peace. Stop shit. I am stopping.